So my friends, we are about to go nuts on this page. Again, you either built this HTML page with me during the HTML Basics course, or you got it from ColorCode's GitHub account, github.com/ColorCode. Took a while to get that. All right, let's get started. So this is probably what you're looking at right now. There is no CSS here, so we are going to link it to a CSS file. So link. This is a link tag, rel style sheet, href styles.css. We've done this before, so then just create a CSS file right here, right next to it, and then we can get started. I've already added a background color to the body, but we can write it together again. So it's the selector is body, and then we are going to add a background-color property to it, and then the color itself, I've chosen this weird ugly green, so I'm gonna save. By the way, I have two instances of this page open because I want you to see the before and after. So let's say this one's before, this one's after. I'm going to refresh. Ew, gross green is here. Close this. We're gonna go back, and I have a file where I'm cheating these colors from, so don't judge me. I just couldn't remember all these values, okay? Next, we're gonna add a color to our body, which means, you know, if you take a look at this right now, background is dark and the text is dark, so that's pretty hard to read. So I'm gonna change it to this sort of green yellowish color, so there's more contrast, so now you can see. Next, we want to give some love to these sections, right? So we have this bio section, and then we have this family member section, then we have this top skills section, you know? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a section selector, and then I have this background color for it that made it a little bit darker than the body background. Okay, that's pretty gross. But we're getting there. We're seeing a little bit of life getting added to this page. Next, what we're gonna do is I actually want to make our anchor tags, our links, which we have one or two maybe in here. I want them to be, this blue is one of those default styles that I mentioned the browser just ships with. It's no good. So I'm going to, and you can see the text color actually doesn't affect the anchor tags, the links. So I'm gonna add this other green color to it, so you know it pops out a little different to what the rest of the text looks like. And then what else did I have? Oh, the header and the footer. So here's an interesting selector. If you want to change the CSS property of if you want two different selectors and basically have the same styles for both of them, you can separate them using comma. So in this case, I have footer and header, both of them getting updated at once, and I'm just adding a background color to them. It's kind of a blue-ish kind of look, right? So it's still pretty disgusting, but at least it's not this. This is arguably better, but we're just playing around with colors. So our point is not to create an amazing page that we want to ship with. So I'm just gonna make these a little bit nicer. I mean, I can maybe add some padding to them, and we're gonna get to paddings and things like that in a bit. But just so you know that the color alone is not gonna fix everything, but it changes things drastically. So if I add it, I'm just gonna do it here in Chrome. If, let's say I select my sections and I add a padding of 20 pixels to them, let's go with 10, and then I'll have a margin bottom of another 10. You know, you start to see, you know, it starts to look half decent. I mean, the green is still pretty gross, but let's give them some borders, border radius, 10 pixels, and you know, it starts to become like some of the pages that you might already see on the web. But anyway, that's really the basics of colors. We change background color, we change the text color. Let's do a border color too. And border we'll get to in a bit more detail because it's more complicated than just adding a border color. And I can show you if I say border color red, nothing shows up because you actually have to say I want a border. By default, these elements don't have a border. So I can say, there's a shorthand, we can say border, I want 5 pixels, solid red, right? And this red and this green and anywhere else that you can add colors, you can add colors the same way by either writing the English word red or any other color, or you can click here and play around with these, with all these options that you have. Or you can actually write the hexadecimal value, or you can even do RGB. Let's do an RGB here, background color. You know what, I can't stand this thing. This is pretty devastating. There you go. You can say RGB, 100, 200, 5, and you know, whatever that color is, it's gonna happen. I can copy this and put it over here, and that changes the border as well, right? So again, this exercise, the point of this exercise is not to create a beautiful page, it's to add some colors to your page so you can see how easy it is to bring some life into your page, right? All right, so now that you know how to add basic colors to your page, we're gonna move on to the next topic. Make sure you play around with your with the colors on your page. Just go crazy, try different combinations. I have a few tricks on how to choose color combinations to your page so you make it you know, look half decent, but that's coming later. I might even make a whole course about how to make pages look good with very simple UI UX tricks. So make sure you share what you build using hashtag ColorCode so that others can see what you build and be inspired by it, hopefully. Boom. Next, we're gonna talk about sizing. See you there.